As our nation in the United States becomes divided more and more with every passing day, it is very important to understand the difference from the right and the left. We are past the stage where you can say, well, I don't know anything about politics, I don't care about politics, I just want to live my life, I don't care who has the government, right, left, Republican, Democrats. We're past that stage. It comes to a point where eventually, or even now, everyone has to take a stand. Are you on the right or are you on the left? Because at this point, this is already affecting the average person on a daily basis. For instance, when it comes to wear masks, should the government have the authority to force you to wear a mask or not? Lockdowns, should a restaurant have to close down or can they be open? Should gyms have to close down or could they be open? Or any other business? Okay? So if you are a person saying, I don't care about politics, basically what you're saying is, I have no clue what I want to do with my life. I don't care where the grocery stores are opened or they're locked down, whether I can do whatever I want or the government is going to dictate my schedule on a daily basis. That's basically what you say. So every sane person at this moment of time, when our nation is so divided, it's about time that you take a stand, and you have to know whether you're right or left. In order to do that, you have to understand the main difference between the right and the left. Some people might say Republicans and Democrats, but Republicans basically represent right values, but not every person on the right is a Republican, and the Democrats, they represent mostly left views. Okay? Now, here is the main difference between the right and the left. People on the right believe that they have a freedom of choice, that the government of the United States is meant to be for the people, by the people. Okay? So, in other words, people on the right believe that government is here basically to do the minimum, which is to keep the peace and to keep the security, from being attacked from other nations, but basically to keep the peace. That's all that we need a government for. Now, people on the left believe in a totalitarian government, which the government can dictate you on a daily basis what to do with your life, and the government can decide to force you to take care of other people. As you can see, based on the way that I'm talking, that I'm leaning more towards right. But I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. I take every issue by issue. Okay? And it's very important to work this way, because many people are blindly to the right or blindly Republican. Many people are blindly to the left or blindly Democrat, and that's not good. You should go on every issue. You have to know what you stand for. If you stand for freedom all the way. And if you're against freedom, you're against freedom all the way. I mean, you can't say, well, I'm only against freedom by this part or by that part. Okay? So let's say, for instance, let's take an example when it comes to healthcare. People on the right say, listen, it's my right. I have an option. I have the right to say whether I want to buy health insurance or I do not want to buy health insurance. And if I get sick and nobody takes care of me, this is my problem. And the government shouldn't come in to take care of people who didn't purchase health care. Then people on the left say, well, you have no right to say that, because as a government, the government has an obligation to take care of everyone, to make sure that nobody stays without health care, nobody falls on the street ill, and then not being able to go to a hospital because it doesn't have health care. And because of that, I will make health care like the law of the land. And I will make you, people on the right, whether you like it or not, you will have to pay now for health care for other people. So in other words, people on the left believe that the government has a right to force everyone to pay for health care because of a moral issue, that we can't let people we can't let people on the street die because of not having health care. Part 2 is going to be in the next video.